Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So today we will continue the beautiful description of the divine Yoga Pit in Ekachakra Dham, which is described by Sri Narhari Chakravarti Thakur, who is the disciple of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, in his transcendental book, the Bhakti Ratnakar. Ratna means diamond, jewel. And the jewel of Bhakti are his pure devotees. So Bhakti Ratnakar deals with the pastimes of his pure devotees, especially those who are not described in Chaitanya Bhagavat and Chaitanya Charitamrita. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur printed Bhakti Ratnakar in Gaudiya Math, and he mentioned Bhakti Ratnakar in Chaitanya Charitamrita commentary as the most beautiful authentic scripture. So please don't doubt the authenticity of Bhakti Ratnakar. The Ekachakra Parikrama, Navdeep Parikrama, Brajmandal Parikrama, everything is described in Bhakti Ratnakar. So last time we saw the divine beauty of Nitai Chand in the Yoga Pit. Actually, when Nityananda Prabhu sits in the Ekachakra, his beauty is increased even more. Especially when he sits in the Yoga Pit, surrounded by his dearmost associates who are more dear to him than his own life. And in the divine house of Padmavati and Hadai Pandit, can you imagine how much happiness Padmavati must be feeling when she looks at Nitai sitting on the throne? And we saw the beauty of Nitai, Nityananda Shobha Koti Kandarpa Mohan Rupera Nichani Champa Keshara Kanchan. Remembering Nitai's beauty, our black heart will become yellow. If you make Nitai sit in our heart and you remember this description, the heart will be full with golden light coming from Nitai's bodily complexion. I think it is ulta. It's okay. So that divine light will permeate our heart by remembering the form of Nitai. Sada Chandra Vadana Madhura Mridu Hasi Ugare Ki Nava Amiya Raji Raji. Last time we saw that in his divine form, the most sweetest was his smile. And from his smile, waves and waves of happiness were emanating from his smile at every moment. And they were inundating those who are looking at him. Oh, who in this world can look at Nitai and then turn away? Who can? It's not possible. Once you look at Nitai, you will not feel like looking to any other thing in this material world. You'll only feel like looking. Everything will fade away. Everything will seem pale in comparison of Nitai's beauty. Netrero bhangite sabakare dhairya hare. Oh, dhairya is patience. And just by the movements of Nitai's eyes, everyone's patience was finished. Everyone become very anxious to embrace Nitai, to touch Nitai. Just by the movement of his eyes. Sarvansha upvanahi bhuvana bhitare. And there is no comparison in the three worlds about this beauty of Nitai. There is no comparison. So today, we have become happy looking at the beauty of Nitai. But what makes Nitai happy? That we will see today. Everybody was asking for the sequel of that katha. So today you will get the secret about who is near to Nitai. I will sing the verse. You just tell me. Okay. Sri Nityananda Dakshina dikete Sri Nityananda Dakshina dike Vasudha Janava Shobhe upma ki dite Vasudha Janava Vasudha Janava Shobhe upma ki dite Vam Dakshina dikete. This is east, this is west, this is north and this is south. So when Nitai was sitting in the divine yoga pit, this is north, this is south. So Vam Dakshina dikete. North and south are like left and right for Nitai. Because Nitai is sitting in the yoga pit facing Ekachakra Dham, facing Janukund, facing Siddha Bakul. So, left and right is Vasudha and Janva. On his right is Vasudha and on his left is Janva. And both of them are looking very, very beautiful. Nitai's beauty is enhanced by his divine consorts. And I'll tell you a secret. Actually, Radharani's younger sister, Ananga Manjari, is the combined form of Janva and Vasudha. Not only Janva. In the Gorganodesh Deepika, Kavi Karnapur mentions that some devotees say that Janva is Ananga, some devotees say that Vasudha is Ananga. So the proper understanding is Ananga Manjari is both. So some devotees think that Vasudha is not so important. Because Balaram had two wives, Revati and Varuni. So Revati is Janva and Varuni is Vasudha in Dwarka Lila. But those are expansions of Vasudha and Janva. The real original form of Janva and Vasudha in Braj Leela is Ananga Manjari. Because they both are full with Madhurya. So can you imagine? They are in Madhurya Ras in Braj Leela and in Ekachakra Dham. In the Yoga Peeth also they are in conjugal love with Nitai. Very, very special, very, very special relationship they have with Nitai. They are his eternal consorts. That's another characteristic importance of this Nitai's Leela over Braj Leela. In Braj Leela, Balaram's two wives, they did not get entry into Vrindavan. But in Nitai Leela, both the wives of Nitai, they are actually in Braj as Ananga Manjari. Tell me, who is higher, Balaram or Nitai? Balaram even gave his wives who were in Aishwarya mixed Madhurya. Means their conjugal love was like mixed. In Dwarka always the love is mixed with awe and reverence. But in Kali Yuga, Nitai granted the highest position to his two consorts as Ananga Manjari. So associating with Nitai means you will drown in Madhurya Ras. Who said Nitai can give you only Sakya Ras? Heno Nitai Vine Bhai Radha Krishna Paite Nai. Heno Nitai Vine Bhai Radha Krishna Paite Nai. Nitair karuna habe braje Radha Krishna pabe. Nitair karuna habe braje Radha Krishna pabe. Daro Nitai charan dukhani. The more tightly you catch Nitai's lotus feet in the Yoga Peeth, here in Ekachakra, the more quickly you will get Radha Krishna. This is the secret of Nitai Bhakti. Devotees don't want to come to Ekachakra. They think, it is too far. What can this dham give me? Only Sakya Ras. Why should I go? I am devotee of Radha Krishna. Hare Baba, if you don't come to Ekachakra, then Vrindavan is very far. Very, very far for you.
That's realization of Srila Sridhar Maharaj.
That's a realization of Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, and Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. They have all told us that without Nitai, there is no hope. Bhakti Siddhant Saraswati said Nitai is the first guru of all the souls, even those who are in Madhurya Ras. Without Nitai, no soul can get introduced into Radharani's camp, because we need the influence of Ananga Manjari. Blood relation. Always, if you want to meet somebody, you approach his brother or sister or father. Blood relation always works. That is the most powerful kind of influence. And Ananga Manjari is the direct sister of Radharani. What more influence can be there? At the same time, she is a Manjari under Rupa Manjari in Lalita's camp. So Nitai's influence is the highest influence. There is no higher influence than Nitai's influence. If you want to become a Palyadasi, Manjari, serving Radha in the Nikunjas, when even Krishna cannot come, then for that Nitai is our only hope. Meditate on his yoga peeth. Meditate on Janva Mata and Vasudha on both sides of Nitai. And then you can meditate on Radharani and Krishna and Ananga Manjari. They are the same. Without adequately staying in Ekachakra Dham and without sufficiently meditating on the Ekachakra Yoga Peeth, without doing Nitai Bhakti, our Radha Krishna Bhajan is only cheap. Sahajya. Sridhar Maharaj used to say, Pujalo Ragapatha Gaurava Bhange. If you want Rag Marg, then worship Nitai with humility. Gaurava Bhange. Surrender to his two divine consorts. Vasudha and Janva, they both can give us entry into Radha and Krishna's Leela. They are not ordinary. Because they are there. They are there. That is why Janva Mata has a golden temple yoga peeth in the center of Nitai Kund. Here in this yoga peeth, like the same as her Kunja in Radha Kund. Center of Radha Kund. So what are they doing? Rupera chhata she kanan, Rupera chhatae she kanan ola kare.